What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrubae here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, and today I found an Ask Reddit thread about people talking about what ruined their Christmas, so let's talk about it and have ourselves a fantastic time, and if you don't, then, well, you know, quit being a negative Nancy or whatever.
Nice racking her ass Brazilian, just turned 21, but my bank's $1 million.
Alright, so as you guys know, it's now December, so I just figured a Christmas-themed video would be fitting, and I love reading myself some Ask Reddit threads, so let's get into this skibbity-bop. My kid's dog, little bastard, broke off his leash and took off for parts unknown. He came back an hour later with muddy feet and a crap-eating grin, like an hour of unsupervised freedom was his Christmas gift to himself, so I guess it's not really ruined. It's all fun and games till you already sat down your son and gave him the whole talk about how his dog went to a farm upstate only for him to come back, and he's like, well, he must have not liked the farm. Not a family member. My grandma's into spiritist stuff, and whatever, she's happy, and it's not like she gives money to people that put her well-being in jeopardy. Well, we found out that the people to whom she's been giving money for years is scamming her for a very large amount of money, and my dads and uncles stopped taking her there. Well, they called her and convinced her that her family wants to do her harm, and so she's very sour and barely spoke to anyone. That, added to the fact that Christmas was a very small meeting this year, and some of us were there for less than an hour, we're not sure if they can be legally denounced as scamming, and it's a very difficult task to talk to my grandma about that subject. People were bitter and worried, and it was just overall a very tense meeting. I just can't stand people that scam old people, bro. Like, you know what? If you pull the wool over the eyes of like a 30-year-old for some money, you're still sucky, don't get it wrong, but that person should be smart enough to not get scammed, right? If you rip off like an 85-year-old woman, you're just a douche. There's no way around it. My cousin, who bought Chick-fil-A so we wouldn't have to eat our homemade meal, announced upon arriving that he wasn't helping with anything, tried to trip on acid all day on Christmas Eve, got drunk before noon by himself on the same day when I told him no Christmas hallucinogens, and drunkenly screamed in my face when I told him to clean his dishes and beer cans. So it sounds like you were babysitting, bro. It doesn't sound like your cousin was coming to Christmas. It sounds like he wanted somebody to make sure that he didn't accidentally burn his house down. It's Christmas morning, and I can hear my nephew, who lives in the apartment downstairs, throwing a temper tantrum because he thinks his sister got larger gifts from Santa this year. And his dad keeps saying, "Are you joking right now? You better be joking. Say just kidding. Oh my God, tell me he's kidding. It's 8 a.m. Yeah, I mean, at least this dad's response was to get annoyed with his son for demanding larger gifts from Santa, bro. He's just got to smack him with if you keep that up next year, he's bringing coal, and I guarantee you homie will change the attitude very quickly. Not this year, but last year my older sister was being and talking down to me. Seriously, when was the last time I even talked to you? My reply? I'm not sure. Maybe it was at your wedding a few months ago. She got married in May, divorced by July, and was sitting next to her new boyfriend that she was introducing to us for the first time. They left, my parents were pissed, but I had a great time. Yo, you know what the saying is, those that are in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. You shouldn't be like trying to talk crap to somebody that you definitely don't want to smack you back with some information in that moment, because chances are it's coming. Like, if you want somebody to keep your stuff on the down low, bro, you can't be going around talking crap about them. My manager, who told everyone that they had to work today and then gave himself the day off. I think everybody's had a manager like this, and this is how you just know that everyone cuts corners behind your back and secretly hates you, and if you can't figure that out, then you definitely aren't smart enough to be a manager. Man, why is everyone being so rude to me today? It's not like I made them work on Christmas while I got to stay. Oh, yep, nope, yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. I would be mad at me too. Last week, FedEx delivered some of the gifts I ordered, but instead of placing them on my porch, they left them behind my vehicle in the driveway. I subsequently backed over them when I went to get groceries. Dude, I just love this because, you know, I'm going to say a big old allegedly here. On average, FedEx definitely treats my packages the worst, bro. Like, Amazon will just come nicely, put them by the door. I swear, I found a FedEx package in my tree one time, okay? I don't know how it got up there. I don't know if he was playing basketball or what. I have no clue, but, like, I feel this on a spiritual level. On the bright side, no one believed that excuse. I guess that's more of the dark side, right? Oh, I definitely got you a Christmas gift. It's just, I accidentally ran it over. They're like, like, oh, okay. It was Christmas, 2000. 9-year-old me ran into my mom and dad's room, excited to open presents. Unfortunately, as I was running, I tripped over a rug and smashed my teeth against my parents' bedpost. Blood everywhere. I lost one tooth, luckily a baby tooth, and fractured my adult incisor. I had to wait 6 hours in the hospital for a specialist to arrive. Didn't get to open any of my presents and had to drink my Christmas dinner through a straw. We still have the bedpost with 3 clear, distinct teeth marks. Man, if there's any place where it's definitely not somewhere I want to spend Christmas, it's the hospital. Something about that building in general already gives me the heebie-jeebies. I just don't like being anywhere where I know thousands of people have died. But especially as a kid, bro, you want to be at home playing with the Hot Wheels tracks. You're not trying to be like getting your blood pressure taken by a nurse. The year the cat ran up the tree and couldn't get down, the dog thought it was playtime and ran full speed across my living room and launched into the tree to quote-unquote play with the cat. I have an English Mastiff that weighs about 150 pounds right now. The tree stood no chance. Ornaments everywhere. The cat bolted as soon as the tree hit the ground and the dog followed. There were crushed presents, shattered ornaments, and pine needles literally everywhere. That was the last year we had a real tree. Ended up buying a fake fold-out one next year so the cat no longer sniffed around and climbed into it. It didn't really ruin Christmas, I guess, but it definitely was not a good way to spend Christmas morning. Makes for a good story, though. Dude, I couldn't imagine this, man. I would be so annoyed with my dog. This is literally something out of like a corny Christmas movie that you would say wasn't real, right? Oh, my cat was in the tree and my dog went after it and just ruined Christmas. You'd be like, yeah, okay, sure, Vince Vaughn, whatever. Another Christmas movie where you're Santa Claus. Ooh. No disrespect, I love them all. That's why I could name him and like know he's in a lot of them, right? I'm just saying, this sounds like something that should not be happening to you in real life, right? Last year, after a few all-nighters and a week of finals, I came home to work at my retail job, worked a few more all-nighters, and came down with the bad flu on Christmas Eve. Spent the next 24 hours throwing up in the shower and trying to lay in bed or on the floor, while my older sister complained about how I didn't deserve a nice dinner, presents, etc., and picked fights with me all day while I couldn't even swallow food or walk. Ah, a nice Christmas. You get to go home and enjoy your family and be reminded of why you guys are so passionate about spending time together. Yes, your sister screams at you to get off the floor. Stop vomiting in my toilet, she says. My goodness, Christmas is a beautiful time. Alright, sorry I had to go all ratatouille right there, bro. Realistically, what you should have done is open the door and just projectile vomited all over your sister. I don't usually recommend things like that, but if you're gonna get mad at me for having the flu, you can't get mad at me for doing what I gotta do to let you understand how sick I am. Jokes aside, don't do that. Like, let me make that clear. That was a joke. Don't do that. Jokes aside, guys, though, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought. I'd really appreciate it. And, of course, subscribe if you're new and turn on notifications. If you really want to help me out, I'll put a link to the intro song in the description along with a link to my podcast, The Scuffed Cast, or of course you could use code Scrubae at the G Fuel checkout. It helps me out, it helps you out, everybody's a winner. And yeah, last but certainly not least, 2 things to plug. First things first, you can check out my story times. I've put them on Spotify. I'll make sure that link's in the description too, so check that out if you want to listen to them offline. I'd appreciate it. And last but certainly not least, who could forget the Karen Christmas sweater? My goodness, it's beautiful, it's fantastic, and the link to this will be in the top of the description, so if you haven't already, be sure to go get it. And yeah, on that note, guys, that's gonna do it. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I'll see you guys all next time with another video. I'm out. Peace.